Hey everyone, welcome back to No More Excuses, the podcast where I don't sugarcoat, I don't coddle, and I sure as hell don't settle. And I don't allow excuses, right? This is No More Excuses. And I'm Sandi Ballard, the badass business coach and your host for the episodes. All right. So today I'm going to crank it up a notch. It's the end of December, the end of the year. And I've got a challenge for you. It's going to push you out of your comfort zone and straight into beast mode, badass mode for 2025. Are you ready? Yes. Well, here's the deal. I'm going to call you out. I want to know, how did you do in 2024? How'd you really do for the year? Not the bullshit social media, everything's great in my world version. I want the raw truth. Did you crush it? Did you coast? Did you crash and burn? We've all had bits and pieces of some of those things. And, I want to know what you really did. I didn't achieve all of my goals. My year, as if you've listened, I've ended up having to have 3 knee surgeries after last year's 3 hand surgeries. It's been 2 years of shit, right? But I've still kept on track with my goals, made progress. I may not have achieved all of them, but I'm right in this with you. So there's no more excuses for myself or you, right? And I want to know, what's the big, bold, badass goal that you're going to go for in next year, 2025? What's it going to be for you? Why am I asking? Well, because we can talk about success all day. We can talk about, what we want, our dreams, but putting yourself out there, announcing it, saying out loud, not just writing it down, saying it out loud, that's where real growth happens. And that's what separates the contenders from the pretenders. And this episode is going to be dedicated to you and getting you off your ass. I told myself this the other day. I'm like, get off your ass and do something your future self will thank you for. Yes. Then I did some laundry and then I got to work, right? But here's the thing. I really want to get you into action. We're all about action, accountability, and zero excuses here, right? The answer is right. So here's what's on the table. Share your 2024 recap and your big badass goal for 2025 with me, with the community in the comment section, wherever you're seeing this. Or if you're not comfortable with that, you can email me, Sandi with an I, at sandiballard.com. Everyone who shares is going to be in the running to win a coaching session. 2 people win. I'll give you 2. All right. And I will announce it on the first episode in 2025 who won. So you have to do that. Also, if you're going to post on social media, use the hashtag No More Excuses Challenge. Okay. Because I'm following that. Do it. No More Excuses Challenge. So this isn't some cookie cutter pep talk, with the whoever wins the strategy session, the coaching session. I'm going to break it down for you. We're going to strategize, build a blueprint to dominate your year, because that's what this whole podcast theme is about. How will you dominate 2025? All right. So here's how to make that happen. Reflect on your 2024. I know I talked about this in the fourth quarter, but that was so you could finish strong. What did you need to change, keep doing more of, do less of, start, stop, all that good stuff, right? So reflect on 2024. Be brutally honest. What's your big badass crowning achievement? And where did you drop the ball? What happened? I didn't plan on 3 knee surgeries, 2 full knee replacements at the beginning of the year. I planned on 1 knee surgery to fix my knee. So is that an excuse? It's a reason. I didn't stop. I didn't give up totally, but I also didn't drop the ball. I kept going and kept going and kept working on things, right? Some things fell to the side. So be brutally honest with that. If something happened, health-wise, financially wise, emotionally, get in there and really look at what happened and how that affected your business. So everything, I talk about everything, how it happens and how it affects you personally and professionally, right? So reflect. Now set your 2025 goal. I'm talking about a goal that, oh yes, your big badass goal, right? Your goal that's going to make you nervous, make you uncomfortable. And if it doesn't scare you a little bit, it's not worth it, right? So really get in there and just go for it. I mean, why fucking not? Why not put something out there? Because if you say you're going to lose 1 pound in a year and you only lose 1 pound, is that really what your goal is? If you want to increase your client base by 1, is that really enough? So then the third thing will be share it with me. So share it with me. Like I said, email me, Sandi@sandiballard.com, direct message me, post it in social media using the hashtag no more excuses challenge. No excuses. All right. So let's get real. Let's, look at what we're doing. And most people live on repeat. I talk about carryover goals. I have some. People set the same goal every year, every January, and you fall off by February and spend the rest of the year making excuses. Sound familiar? So, excuses or reasons when you are doing your review. And, but that's not who we are here. That's not why you're listening. Not here, not now. This time, we're going to flip the script, and it starts with clarity and accountability. Clarity means knowing exactly what you want and why you're going after it. And accountability, that's what happens when you put it out to the world and let this community, the podcast community, social media in there, keep an eye on you and your game. And that's what I do for a living. I help my clients by holding them accountable. There's so many that'll come into a coaching session and be like, I looked at my calendar and was like, oh shit, I'm meeting with Sandi. I better start getting some things done. Right? I love it. Most people won't say their goals and dreams out loud because of that. It's real. Someone might hear them and call them on it, like my friends did many years ago that I talk about in my first book, From There to Here. Yes, shameless plug. My books are on Amazon. Get them. So, people won't do that because they're afraid. They're afraid of not achieving it. They're afraid of not learning, right? So let's break it down. What did 2024 teach you? What patterns need to go? What habits need to stay? What habits need to get stronger? I also love the book. I've talked about this quite a bit, Atomic Habits by James Clear. Get it in print, listen to it, get it. I love it. It breaks down the chemistry behind habits, and I love it. So get that too. But the one thing, what are you going to take into 2025 to absolutely wreck your limits, to get you to that level that maybe you've been hesitant about? Maybe you have had some negative head trash talk about that. You're like, there's no way in hell I could achieve this. I want it, but I can't, I don't believe in myself to achieve it. Wanting it, understanding why you want it, the result of achieving this goal will help you become what, right? Here's an example. Last year, a client came to mine, a client of mine came to me and she was aggressive, wanted to increase her income by 25%. And the year before, I think she increased it by 21. Okay. So she did increase it by 21. She wanted to up it to 25. And she was a little nervous about it. Well, but we created the plan. We talked about it. We talked about it every month. And she blew that goal away and increased her income totally by 35%. It was really fucking exciting. So, like I said, she got clear, she got accountable, and she stopped with the excuses. So, what's your badass story? What's the goal that is going to make your stomach flip and your heart race? What is the goal that is huge, but you haven't been able to achieve it? It's been on your list for a while. I have them. We all have them. But let's really work this year at not having carryover goals, having the goal where you achieve it, and let's build upon it. My last podcast was just about building, rebuilding, strengthening. Okay. So this challenge isn't for the faint of heart. This is for you out there that want to hustle. And I'm not saying all of you out there didn't achieve goals, but this is for those who really want to take it up a notch. The doers, the one who'd rather be uncomfortable chasing greatness than cozy in your favorite jeans and t-shirt kind of world and settle for mediocrity. So send me your 2024 recap and your 2025 goal. Let's see, by the end of this week. So January 2nd, not even the end of the week. Oh, January 3rd is the end of the week. So send it to me by January 3rd. And then I will draw the names, 2 names. I want to know what you're going to do, how your year went, and what you're going to do for 2025. All right. Let me be clear. You're not doing this for me. You're not doing it for you, for the free coaching. You're doing it because it's time to stop playing small and you are ready. You're ready to take that leap and become the badass you're meant to be. Because you know what? That's who we are. There's no more waiting, no more overthinking, and no more excuses. So if you're ready to level up in 2025, let's do this. Until next time, cheers.